Hey guys, it's Cody and welcome back to a new Draw for Fun video. And now, this time is Moogle from the Final Fantasy series. Now, okay, can I have a moment to talk to you guys about this character? Okay, so seriously, what is Moogle supposed to be? Like, what is this thing supposed to be? Like, the first time I saw this character, it was in, what is it, Kingdom Hearts. Well, I never played the first game, it was actually the manga version, and it would appear for no reason in the manga series. Like it would appear only as a what is it? Kind of a character that only like passes by or only appears in one of those like chapter scenes. Like whenever it sees like a chapter and it shows like pictures, yeah. Like I remember it was like something like it was like working as like a maintenance worker or something, but I don't know if that one Final Fantasy VII character name said. If you all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, this thing has like several, like, what is it? Appearance. I mean, I think this drawing wise, I'm doing is actually from maybe Kingdom Hearts, maybe, but I don't know. It has like several other like appearance where it could sometimes be some sort of like an anthropomorphic rabbit looking. I don't even know how to explain that at all. But in Final Fantasy VII, there is a Moogle that looks like, well, I heard some like this Moogle is actually a robot and it looks like some sort of a, what is it, some pink colored monster. Like, I thought it was created by that one scientist, a former Shinra scientist named, no, not a scientist, but the character named Reeves, who is like the supporting character in what is it, Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus. Like, along with that one robot cat named Catseth? How do you say that name? I don't know. Whatever. But anyway. And the what is its main in the Final Fantasy series? What is its main purpose? Like Moogle, I know in Final Fantasy Type Zero, which I have. What is it? The game exhibits in what is it? The Japanese, because I have the Japanese copy for the PSP, because that one, unlike the other Final Fantasy games, for the PSP version only, never came to the US. So I went to Japan to actually got the game itself for the PSP. Never beat it though. Reason? It's so hard. Like I remember the Moogle appeared in what is it, Type Zero, where it was more like a supporting character, wearing like the Class Zero's outfit. Like there is like other Moogles that actually wears the other class outfit. Like I remember that cutscene where it shows like Moogle, what is it, introduce itself, where it like had a really bizarre name. Like I remember in Japanese it goes as Moguri, but it mentions something about it has like some other names that was very kind of the bizarre side. Yeah, and then I remember like one of like the class zero who's like the immature one in the group called Moogle Moguri. Like I remember that part, and Moogle doesn't really like it. Though doesn't Moogle appear in what is it, Final Fantasy 13 2, where it's kind of like a supporting? No, not well, kind of like more the main supporting character, in which I forgot. I thought it was like a character that supports Lightning's sister, if I were to remember. But oh man, I don't know much about Final Fantasy 13. Be honest with you guys, I completely forgot Final Fantasy 13 actually existed. I completely forgot that game actually existed. I'm not joking with you guys. Man, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Though, in Kingdom Hearts wise, what happened to that Moogle that was with the Organization 13? Like seriously, what happened to that Moogle that was like part of the Organization 13, but is actually the organization's like what is it, a character that like sells things to the members, well, when you're trying to buy like items, Yeah, what happened to that Moogle? I know by the time you get to the final boss part, it like reappears where it left the organization just to like, sell like items for you before anything else further ado. But in what is it? Final Fantasy Tactics though, it was technically a summoning creature similar to what is it, Shiva and what Bahamut in that game where you can only summon Moogle and those other like monsters from if you have the summoning class, which wasn't Moogle's character supposed to like heal your a party? I don't remember about that part. It's been so quite long since I ever played Final Fantasy Tactics, the War of the... I'm talking about the War of the Lions, if you guys wanted to know that. And the other Final Fantasy VII game, what is it? Crisis Core, which that one is actually the most sad one in the game, which Moogle kind of appear as one of those slot characters where, like for certain parts when you're trying to get like a more of a stronger power to fight your enemies, Moogle appears. And what was Moogle's, what is it? What was it? What was Moogle's ability? It was like, what is it? Allowing some stats? It was along with, what is it? Chocobo and Cat Sith, if I were to remember. Although, talking about other than Moogle, can we talk about this one character in Final Fantasy? Well, more like, speaking of like Final Fantasy, what is, like, well, the Final Fantasy series and Kingdom Hearts, can I have a moment to talk about you guys about why they create these like characters that looks like, what is it, Noctis from Final Fantasy 15? Like the way how they redesigned Riku. Like, why does Riku look like Noctis? I don't know. And then they made another weird character. Kind of hard to explain this character named Yozora. Not an actual real game, but kind of a character that mentions in Kingdom Hearts 3, maybe. But I don't know. It was so kind of weird. I was like thinking, why does this character look like a mixture between what is it, Noctis and Riku? It's almost as if like Noctis and Riku did some sort of like a weird fusion act, like in Dragon Ball Z or something, and they suddenly fuse into that sort of appearance. I don't know. It's so kind of weird that way. Don't you guys think so? I don't know. What do you guys think? But now, when I were to think about Final Fantasy, though, a Final Fantasy game I kind of miss playing is Final Fantasy Tactics, which the one I played was War of the Lions. But I really wish they could, like, bring back some other, like, Final Fantasy Tactics game. Like, I think for the Game Boy Advance version, I think that's an isekai version, which... I don't hate isekai, but, well, I don't know. Modern isekai, like, anime these days is technically about, like, pervertness and whatnot. I don't know. I don't know. It's like, that's kind of the reason why I just stopped watching animes, because it's almost like, it's, like, I don't know why I'm talking about anime these days, but, man. But more like, I just really wish they could make more Final Fantasy Tactics game. Kind of maybe for like the Nintendo Switch or something. I mean, I know for what is it, a recent Final Fantasy like game for the Switch is at Chocobo Land, the Mystery Dungeon Chocobo Land version. Is it really called Mystery Dungeon, or is it called something? Because I don't know. I never played any of the Chocobo series, which I know that game is for like, what is it? All like, what is it? Nintendo Switch, PS4 and Xbox One? Is it really for Xbox One? I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. But and I don't know about you guys, but I kind of wish they bring back some Final Fantasy games that takes place in those medieval Europe like settings. I don't know. I like those medieval Europe more than the modern, like area, well, the modern setting. I don't know. It's mm, maybe because when I played Final Fantasy Tactics, I kind of feel a little more comfortable about that, like sitting more than like the modern. I don't know. What do you guys think? What sort of like Final Fantasy sitting do you guys personally prefer? Good question, don't you think so? Though, okay, I don't know about you guys, but when I was for the first time listening to the Final Fantasy VII battle music, I first listened to the remake version, and the remake music, it kind of made me think like, meh. Yeah, I actually was kind of like I wasn't really a huge fan of the music for the remake, but when I was listening to the actual classic one, I was like thinking, that's much better. Well, there you all have it, guys. Here's a whole colored Moogle from Final Fantasy series. I mean, seriously, I really don't know how to explain this character. But this is actually my style, if you guys wanted to know that. I mean, there's like I said, there's like several Moogle appearance out there, and it's really hard to tell. But there it is. Here's a Moogle I have thought of for today. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe for more Draw for Fun videos. See ya.